Okay then. I'm a minute late. I apologise. But I'm here. I'm here. We're all good. Greetings, folks. I hope we are doing well. Hope we are doing very well indeed. My audio is jumpy. Like, the hymn right now is oh, 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 oh. That's what it sounds like. Like, it's literally choppy. It's so annoying. I hope they fix this. I'm gonna have to... Literally gonna have to listen to this game on mute. This is not good. This is not good. Oh. Alright. Well, Vossi said sorry for the audio, so it's not just me then. It's not just a international feed. That's fine then. Anyway, folks, hope we're doing well. I'm actually going to put a vote up now so people can decide instead of at half time. Right. So, a few little warm-ups to go. My prediction from... Let's have a look. What was my exact prediction? Let's take a look at that. I had Fiji 26, Cook Islands 14. I think I may have been a little bit close with that one. I've got a feeling that Fiji could put up a real big score, but you never know. If Fiji aren't perfect, and there's a good chance of that because we know that they weren't great last week, then Cook Islands can punish them if they're not on it. About a minute or so to go. If anyone's got any specific scores, any margins, let me know. Let me know what you're thinking. Michael Jennings did pretty good last game. I think he was fine. Felt a little bit quiet to me. He was fine. I'm probably not as up to date with Cook Islands internationals. So if anyone could tell me who else could have made the team, the only other player that I know with good experience, good quality is probably KL Iro. It's probably the only other option, to be honest, but there's no one else that comes to mind. Oh, I saw there was Jonathan Ford or something like that was one from the Rugby League World Cup. But we're about to kick off now, and here we go. We're underway. So, first hit up. Oh, jeez, that's massive. Oh my god, that's a massive opening hit. Takirangi at dummy half. The next carry, a few extra meters from Cook Islands. Oof, damn. Another quick play of the ball. Let's go carry through the middle. Cook Islands. Over on 30. Another carry through the middle. Oh my god, what a hit. Jeez. Ball is out the back to Takirangi, and he kicks that to the right-hand side, to the back right corner. Sivo almost steps out. Just stays inside. Oh, and he's lost the ball. Taruva doesn't like that. It's a big hit from Cook Islands there. Fiji's lost the ball. Cookies will start in good field position. This is a good start. Fiji's not happy. But it's a good start for Cook Islands. Damn. Okay. Oof. That's... Oh. What a tackle. Who's number 4? Is it Wigmore or Rennie? Not too sure. It'll be Wigmore, I think. Standing over Sivo afterwards. That's the main reason why there's a bit of an issue from Fiji players. Makes sense. Right, so there's already been a bit of a kick-off. Like, just over 2 minutes into the game. So, this could get exciting. There's a scrum for Cook Islands down the right-hand side, out the scrum. Already getting aggressive in the first tackle. I like it. I like it. Let's not lose our heads, though, but the aggression's nice. Oof, another big hit through the middle. Kick out. Trying to get stuck in. About 15 metres out. Big hit through the middle from David Moali. Cook Islands now. 8 metres out. They go left. Masters switches back inside. Just left of the sticks right now. Go back into the middle to the right. And Moali's number 10. My bad, my bad. Oh, it's Maroa. Okay. Was number 8. Masters out the back. Try and get the ball across, but that's going to go out of play, I think. My screen has just gone completely fuzzy. Nagama's got some space free. Offloads the ball to Wanga Blake, and he knocks the ball on, and there tries to be a recovery, but oh my god. Cook Islands come up with it. There's an absolute mess. And in the end, Cook Islands, they come up with it again. I don't even know what's going on. So Cook Islands, only 30 metres to go. Crawling an extra 5 metres forward, so there's only 25 metres to go. A big carry from Fiji Bati. So there's only 15 metres. Takirangi on the right. Shifts the ball across. Porter plays the ball. It's into the middle with Takirangi. Across the left-hand side. The ball is in the middle. With Tepe Moroa. Tepe Moroa. I can't really say that properly. Tepe Moroa. I'll get used to it. Out the back to the right-hand side. Takirangi kicks to the back right corner. Sivo takes that on the full. And that should be a 20-metre restart. So, pretty pacey game at the moment. Fiji's going to get their first bit of possession properly. So, can they do something with it? How are they going to look through the middle? So, that was Valame with the first carry. Taruva takes the second one. Already up to the 40. Nagama at dummy half. Sivo takes it over the halfway. I'm not as used to the Cook Islands players like off the top of my head, so I'll have to get used to them. Next carry into Cook Islands territory now. Good meters from Fiji. This is what I was worried about. Next carry up to the 13. That's going to be a lost ball. Knock on from Fiji. Masters comes up with it. You've got to keep hold of the ball. This is what I was saying. If the Cook Islands keep the basics right, allow Fiji to make the mistakes, that's what brings them into the game. You already did this against Papua New Guinea. You can't do it against Cook Islands. You just can't. It's going to be, what was that, an offside call? Interference? I didn't see that, but it's a penalty against Fiji. Cook Islands are going to be in firm field position right now. Takirangi with a penalty kick from the halfway line. Over to the right-hand side. Gains 15 metres. I apologise. Excuse me. I apologise again. So, David Wale with the first carry. Cook Islands, 30 metres out. Petson Rabati tries to gain a few metres, gets pushed back. Ball is in the middle of the park with Eastern Masters. Ball goes across to Tetavano. Ngatakara goes short side left, scoots, makes some good metres, loses possession of the ball. And that's going to be another mistake this game. This is getting ridiculous already. Let's play some Rugby League, shall we, guys? Either one of you. 26 players on this field. If one of you would like to play some Rugby League, that would be fantastic. So 3 errors for Fiji, 2 for the Cook Islands. And we've played 6 minutes. It's ridiculous. It's not good enough. So, a scrum for Fiji on their own 20-metre line. They go to the right-hand side with Valamate. There's a complaint there. And it's going to be a high tackle against Cook Islands. More mistakes. Whoever cleans their act up first is going to prosper massively. Are the calls for a high? I guess so. Shoulder looks a little bit too high there from Ioko, I guess. So, penalty. Cook Islands playing at the ball there. So, Fiji with possession on the halfway line. 33 minutes to go in this first half. Big carry up the gut. Into Cook Islands territory. So, Donahue down the left. Kamikamitha. Right, only 30 metres to go for Fiji. Can they pick up points right here, right now? Donahue, out the back to Taruva. Can't get the ball across. Good jamming there. Really good jamming. Valavatu goes left with kick out. Makes a direct run. Big hit. Spins, offloads the ball. Okay, Valavatu gets brought down a few metres out. Robert Jennings to Donahue. Kicks the ball through. And it looks like a Cook Islands player is on that one. So Eastern Masters, I think so. So Cook Islands recover the ball a metre in front of their own try line. This is going to be difficult to get out. This is going to be rough, especially if the defensive line speed's quick from Fiji. Tackle 3, they're on the 10-metre line. It's a good scoot there from Ngatakara. Takes it up to the 20. Good metres. Masters. Oof, direct running is really good here from Cook Islands. If they want to get out of this trap, it's the same with what Fiji did against Papua New Guinea. You've got to make good meters through the middle. And there's a good kick. Real slow bounce. That's good. That's good. Cook Islands really could have been trapped in back there. So they did a good job. They just got to stop the flow of meters through the middle. But Fiji are looking really good at it at the moment. Wanga Blake with the first carry for Fiji. Nagama to Tane Milne, takes it over the halfway line. A few good meters again. Tane Milne's pretty solid carries last week. And that's a big carry himself this week. But Fiji, inside Cook Islands territory again. Valavatu goes to the right-hand side. Nagama looks to kick through. It's intercepted immediately from Eastern Masters. This is why Nagama is not a half. Please, just anybody else. Eastern Masters are not in a good way now. So we restart. A little issue with Masters head. Cook Islands, I think, have been given a penalty for offside. So they're going to kick from their own 40-metre line. They're going to make some pretty good meters here and start inside Fiji's half. We'll see what they can do off the back of this. Takirangi take the penalty. Cook Islands now will start possession on Fiji's 30-metre line. So let's see what Cook Islands can do. Tetavano with the first carry of this set. 30 minutes to go in this first half. Into the middle of the field with David Moale up to the 20. So about 15 metres out. They can set up nicely. Masters short side left. Looks to chip through on the first, basically the first proper tackle of this attacking structure. And they come up with it. A few bounces, but they go short side left again. Tetavano. Let's see. They're going to try and spread the ball right here. Fourth tackle. They're going to dart. Oh my god, he's got that down. He has got that down, and Gatakara's got that down. Backs himself from a metre out. Comes up with the first points for the Cook Islands. Well, that, after mistake, and mistake, and mistake, Cook Islands come up with points. Cook Islands take the lead. Okay. Let's make this change. First points on the board. So that's from Cook Islands in possession in their own half. Fiji giving away a penalty. Kick into touch from Brad Takirangi. They start from Fiji's 30. Immediately get up to 15 metres away. Couple goes. Just 2 carries through the middle. And then a few quick plays down the left-hand side. And a quick scoop from Ngatakara. There should be 2 easy points here. So it should be. I'm actually just going to apply the 6 ready to go. The conversion is good, folks. The conversion is good. All right. So that's going to be Fiji 0, Cook Islands 6. It's been a messy start, this. Been a real messy start. Okay, so we'll kick off. Fiji will kick back to the Cook Islands. Takirangi gives that ball to David Moale. So start about 15 metres out from their own try line. Moroa takes it over the 20. Ngatakara at dummy half. Goes to the left-hand side. That's Rennie with the next carry. Up to the 30. In the middle of the field now. With Peterson Rabati. Ngatakara goes to the right. Moale takes it over the 40. There's going to be last tackle coming up now. My Yeah, my camera quality right now is not looking good. It's fuzzy as hell for me. I can tell Taruva's got the ball. I can tell it's gone to Semi Valamate. Shrugs off a few tacklers. So Fiji start their set just in front of their own 30-metre line. 26 minutes to go, just over 26 minutes to go. Longer Blake. Because good meters there. Up to their own 40. Nagama. The game quality for me is still awful. This looks awful. 26 minutes to go now. Tane Milne. Good meters again down the right-hand side. Valavatu is at dummy half, just waiting. Into the middle with Nagama. To Donahue. Switches back to Kamikamitha, who makes good meters again. 25 meters out, 24. Fifth tackle, Donahue. Down the left-hand side, chip kicks into the left corner. Sivo is up. The ball bounces back to Donahue. Looking to offload the ball, maybe. Sees a bit of space in the middle. Gets the ball off to Navale. Tries to shrug off 2 defenders and is inches short of the line. 0 tackle, though. The ball is out to Donahue on the left-hand side. Taruva, bit of space. Can he shrug off? He can. He shrugs off 2, and that's Taruva with a try. But that's going to be checked. On-field decision is a try for this video referee. Potential obstruction, they're saying. We will see. There's some good energy there. Real good energy. So they're checking obstruction, I believe. Robert Jennings might be at fault here. In terms of the specific rules, I'm going to leave that up to the referees to decide, because I'm not entirely sure. So I think they're going to say quickly. Or what are they going to say? Oh, they're going to say a try. All right, then. Right, well, there you go. There's a reply from Fiji with 4 points of their own. Okay, there we go. 4-6. Go Cookies. Go Cookies indeed. Decent start for them. It's helped that Fiji's had a pretty poor start with possession. But there you go. Fiji in really good field position. Donahue. Really hoping he takes control of this game. I really do. But Taruva, good work from him. 3 defenders around. Engaged by 2. So steps past 1. Met by 2 defenders. Gets his arm free. Gets that ball down. So a kick to come here for Fiji. It's not going to be the easiest kick. It's doable. But we'll see. We will see. Tane Milne is going to step up with this one. Tane is not able to put this ball on the tee. Interesting. Tane Milne's been watching Jonathan Thurston highlights before the game started, I'm sure. So, 4-6 at the moment. Tane Milne steps up. And the ball is over the sticks. Tane Milne, fair enough, lad. Fair enough. That's going to be 6 apiece. Sorry, Tane. I was not familiar with your game, son. I was not familiar with your game. Right, there we go. It's going to be 6-all. So the cookies kick off to Fiji. 23.5 minutes to go in the first half. Kamikamitha with the first big hit of the set. They'll start on their own 20. Valavatu at dummy half. In the middle now with Nakabue. Valavatu into the middle with Navale. Some big meters there. Trying to get a quick play of the ball. Kick out on the left-hand side now. Takes it up to the halfway line. Good meters. Good meters again from Fiji. Fourth tackle. Valavatu. Donahue kicks to the back right corner. A good chase there. Good chase. Ioka is there to sweep it up. Good lad. Good work. Good kick chase from Fiji though. Can they keep him pinned back? Really important from Ioka. Cook Islands in possession. Just short of their own 30. Masters at dummy half. Petson Rabati goes about 10 metres roughly. Maybe more. Takirangi behind the 40. Kicks down the right hand side looking for a 40-20. Definitely not got the angle on it. Definitely not. Taruva is there in support easily. Sees a bit of space through the middle. He's going to shrug off 2. Almost 3. So they go back over halfway now. Quick play the ball. Valavatu to Tane Milne. Takes it up to the 40 in the Cook Islands possession. Or position. Field position, sorry. Territory. Valavatu. After a set restart. Navale goes right to Kamikamitha. Ruck infringement. Valavatu at dummy half. Donahue switches back to Nakabue. They're only about 18 metres out. 21.5 minutes to go in this first half. Donahue left side to kick out. Fakes a pass to the left. Takes a carry, looks for an offload. Doesn't make it. Very good run for Taruva. Very, very good. Robert Jennings into the middle. My screen has gone shaky again, so I've got no idea what's happening. It is frozen. I've completely missed that play. Didn't see a thing. This footage is not good. It's so shaky. So with Robert Jennings, down the left-hand side, shrugs off 1. Bit of space. Has he got that over? I think he has. I cannot see a damn thing from my screen, but he's got... I can just about tell he's got that. Well, there you go. The old man picks up 4 points for Fiji. Robert Jennings. Fair play. Running out the inexperienced Wigmore. Apologies. And there you go. Oh, the young lad Wigmore. The moment he'd been stepped by Robert Jennings, he just knew. You could just see it. He knew he'd just been done. Feel for him. Feel for him. Good work from Jennings, though. Good work. And one real important thing is to see that structure, to see that plan, especially from Donahue. He's going to be in charge of everything. I think so far he's looked pretty, relatively in control, a lot more compared to last week. And the kick to the back right corner and the chase shows a bit more of a plan, a bit more structure. Good kick from him as well. Putting Ioka under some pressure. So, still too many mistakes from Fiji, especially early on. But if they've got past that now, then they could be looking really good throughout this game. Tane Milne struggling to keep the ball on the tee, unfortunately. Didn't know you could use your body to knock on and trap the ball like soccer. And it's not a knock on. So you can only do that with your foot. I'm not too sure. Not too sure what you mean. I think if you use your torso, like your stomach... Tony Milne's got the kick as well. Jesus, look at him go. I think if you use your stomach to trap the ball, I think it's all good. But if it's like with your hand or your forearm or something like that, then it's a knock-on. I think. Right then, so that's going to be a 6-point lead for Fiji after the conversion. Tony Milne's looking pretty good with the boot. Again, I was not familiar with his game. But there's 19 minutes to go in this first half. It's felt like a pretty long first half, to be fair, so far. Takirangi kicks off over to the right-hand side, the back right. Taruva takes that one on the full, just about. Gives it to Kamikamitha for the first carry. Over the 10, up to the 20. Kamikamitha again. Jennings definitely has some grey hair. He's getting on a bit. He's what? They said 35. But he's rocking it. Just looks like free highlights. So, Robert Jennings, there you go. God, this camera quality is garbage. It's not the camera quality, sorry. It's just like the feed just... The resolution just messes up. So it's really pixelated for me right now. It was really bad before. So Fiji, inside Cook Islands territory, getting another offload. It's going to be last tackle on the Cook Islands 20. Donahue on the left, kicks to the left. Sivo goes up. Ball's bouncing around, and I think that's going to be a 20-metre restart for the Cook Islands. 18 minutes to go. It is going to be a tap on the 20. And Cook Islands are in possession. It's with Rennie. Quick play the ball there. Is that Ioka through the middle? I think so. Takes it over the 40. 3 Fiji players pushing back over the 40. Quick carry through the middle. Over the halfway line. Fake right from Easton Masters and goes left. Good meters again. About 35 metres out. 36 maybe. So Cook Islands running through the middle again. Third tackle. In the middle of the park. They go right with Takirangi. Switches back. Over to the left-hand side with Easton Masters. Sees a bit of space. Cuts back to the right. Still in the middle. Gets an offload to David Moale. They're 15 metres out. Cook Islands in good position here. 17 minutes to go. Fifth tackle. Left to Takirangi. Kicks back to the right-hand side. 2 players go up. Sivo maybe knocks on there. Jennings thinks he's through, but I think that's a knock-on from Sivo. They like that matchup over on the right-hand side. They do like it. With Sivo versus Andrew. Putting Sivo in an awkward position. But this is going to be a Cook Islands scrum. Just 10 metres out. Takirangi's going to feed this ball in. So what can the Cook Islands do? 16 minutes to go in this first half. Takirangi plays the ball in. It's out the back. Over to the right with Andrew. Steps back inside. That's a good step there. So 9 metres out. Into the middle with David Moale. A few good metres there. They're only about 3 metres out. There's a quick scoop from Toroya. Takirangi, a metre out. Interference off the first play. And it's going to be a penalty against Fiji. My feed is messing up again. God, this is awful. This is awful to watch. So there's going to be a tap on the 10. First carry through the middle. Plus Cook Islands a few metres out. Toroy goes left, and that goes straight into the hands of a Fiji player. Oh my God, what are you doing? What are you doing, man? That is just amateur hour. Oh my, amateur hour. I literally cannot speak this morning. It is morning for me, by the way. Fiji in possession. Mike Asivo takes that up to their own 40. They're going to take this over the halfway line easily. Valovatu gives it to Kamikamitha down the left. They're in Cook Islands territory. 35 metres out. On the last tackle, Valovatu with Donahue in the centre of the park. Kicks to the right-hand side. I think Valame is offside, but they're going to play on for now. Knocks the ball back. Potential knock-on from Nagama. It goes backwards, but the referee says otherwise. I mean, it was definitely backwards, but I'm pretty sure Valame was offside anyway. Cook Islands will have possession on their own 20. Just under 14 minutes to go in the first half. Fiji looking like the better team at the moment. Cook Islands still doing some good stuff, especially the carry through the middle. So the ball is out the back of the scrum to the left-hand side. It's with Rennie with the first carry. To Roy. Hands the ball off, and that's up to the 30. I need to cough, sorry guys. God, that hurt my head. Oh, God. Easton Masters on the 40. Oh, they're trying to do some fancy stuff. The ball comes up for Fiji. It's with Kevin Nagama. This is not good from Cook Islands. They need to be safer with this ball. I like the intent, trying to be a little bit different. But they've just got to get those big carries through the middle first. Set the platform. So Fiji in really, really good field position. Inside. 25 metres away from the try line. Tane Milne through the middle. So he's going to get stopped on the 20-metre line. 12.5 minutes to go in the first half. Valovatu at dummy half goes left with Donahue. Across to kick out. Across to Robert Jennings, runs a really good line and he is through. Robert Jennings. Put your walking frame down, son, and pick up 4 points for yourself. Robert Jennings. That's a real good line there. Real good line indeed. Donahue across to kick out. Flat pass. Jesus Christ. To Robert Jennings. I can't speak. And that's going to be 4 again for Fiji. Mistakes from Cook Islands. So Tane Milne has been pretty good with the boot so far. This is going to be his easiest one of the game. Good from Kikau. Really good. Much better this week. Much, much better. Right then. So looking comfortable for Fiji now. Looking comfortable. Tanya Milne steps up. Jonathan Thurston. And he's good. It is good, folks. They just said he's got like a Jonathan Thurston swing back. What can I say? What can I say? Cook's throwing stupid passes, gifting Fiji the ball. That one on the Fiji try line was shocking. Yep, that was abysmal, mate. I don't understand that. I mean, again, the screen was fuzzy for me, so I couldn't fully tell. But like, if the Fiji player was quick off the mark to intercept that, fair enough. But it just didn't look like it was anywhere near a teammate. It was poor. It was really amateur-like. And this was one of my issues with the Cook Islands squad, is that in terms of quality, like, it's lacking severely in some areas compared to Fiji. Well, Kamikamitha on this first carry is down at the moment. Oof, that could have been... that almost looked like a shoulder to the head. I don't know whether there was head contact. It looked like there could have been. Yeah, I think there may be a shoulder to the head there from Wigmore. It kind of looks like there, roughly. Nothing that's like direct. A little bit off to the side. It's just going to be a penalty. I like that. I like that indeed. So, penalty for Fiji. Robert Jennings will tap this over the 30. Kick out and it takes the next carry. Watching on Channel 9, worst thing is they worked into good field position and threw it away. Throwing 50-50 passes in pouring rain. Yeah. Yes, just need to clean some things up. They're making good meters through the middle, so it's like, just keep doing that. Churning out the meters and just have a quicker defensive line speed. Make sure you're kicking into the corners, chasing well, and just being quicker with your defensive line speed, and just keep punching holes through the middle. Just establish the field position first, and then do something a little bit different. If you can't find something from the structured plays, see who's jumping out the line and go for a kick in behind. But Fiji, 9.5 minutes to go in this first half. It is the last tackle. Valavatu goes to the right-hand side. Skips past Tani Milne. It's with Donahue. He's going to chip this ball over to the right-hand side. Easy for Ioka. Big hit from... who's number 15 there? Is that Katoga, maybe? Oh, and the ball has come up for Fiji. After a big hit, Donahue tries to offload the ball. It's with Kamikamitha. Tries to get a quick play of the ball. First knock-on from Cook Islands. We have stopped. So 9 minutes to go. This first half has been a mess. Our first carry, I think, was from Rennie. Almost could have been high there. From Valamé, I believe. The ball came up for Donahue. Looking ominous for Cook Islands. Cook's going to stop the rot. Yeah, they certainly do. It's not been good enough. You've got to be cleaner. So scrum for Fiji on the Cook Islands 10-metre line. And Kamikamitha has been asked to leave the field. So we'll see if he passes that. It was a big hit. He's a big guy, but that was a big hit. So I wouldn't be surprised if he fails this one. But hopefully he doesn't. Hopefully he's good to go, because we need to see players like him in this game. But it would be massive for Cook Islands if Kamikamitha doesn't come back on. So they go left to Donahue, to Sivo. He's got Jennings on his outside. Tries to get an arm free, but gets a quick play of the ball. So with Donahue, into the middle with Valavatu. Jordan Miller with a big hit on Zane Tetavano. Bit of space to run. Good meters from the big lad. Makes it to about a metre out from the try line. Valavatu to Tony Milne in the middle. Flat pass to kick out. Tries to shrug off some defenders. Looks to offload the ball, and he does. With Tony Milne down the left. Taruva. Robert Jennings. Cuts back inside, but his good defence there. Offloads the ball with Sivo. Shrugs off one. Gets his head down. Tries to push that ball through. Fiji 2 metres out. 7.5 minutes to go in the first half. Robert Jennings. Long pass out to Valavatu. In the middle with Donahue. Navale. Bit of space in the middle. And the ball's come loose. That's going to be a knock-on from Fiji. Come on. Come on, let's hold on to this ball, shall we? Damn. Well, the ball hits the ground and it pops out. So Cook Islands will have a scrum on their own 10-metre line. Just under 7 minutes to go in the first half. Ball's played in for Eastern Masters. Left hand side with Ioka. Makes about a metre. To Roy. Next carry. Takes it over the 20. Valavatu comes in late. Okay, next carry from Wigmore. Almost gets 10 metres. Trying to get quick play the ball through the middle. Ooh, and the ball's come loose again from a big hit, but it's gone backwards. 6 minutes to go. How can Cook Islands finish this half? Eastern Masters straight up the gut. Just short of the halfway line. I think there's a fresh set of 6 here. No, there's not. Sorry. Brad Takirangi with a bomb. Taruva's underneath it. Falls onto his backside. Gets the ball off to Semi Valome, who'll start this set for Fiji. Offloads the ball with Kevin Nagama in support. Takes it up to the 30 in Fiji's territory. It's a quick play the ball. Valome shrugs off one. Ooh, Wanga Blake was in support. That firmly over the halfway line. Tane Milne, good meters, bit of space on the right. A foot race, but is caught by Ioka. Tries to get a quick play the ball. And there's a scoop from dummy half. Straight at the line. Can he get his arm free? I think he may have got that down. The referee says he's got that down. That is good work from Fiji in that set. Really, really excellent work. Big carries, quick play the balls. Good handling. They didn't drop it, for goodness sake. And there you have it. There you have it. Let's see. Okay, well, I guess Fiji probably going to get the last laugh in this first half. But they are in firm control at the moment. There's only 4 minutes to go. Tane Milne with the kick to come. He's been good with the boot so far. Fair play to him. I think this will now be his easiest one. So it's Katoga. 1 try, 2 tackle bust, 3 runs, and 29 metres. Fair play. Probably should kick to Sivo or the other wing. Taruva is pretty safe under the high ball. Cooks have 2 centres playing in the halves. Yeah, it's difficult. It's so difficult when you don't have a recognised half that, like, you know can at least control a game. It's tough. Like, Donohue's still inexperienced, but he has an idea about what he wants to do. This ball will not stay on the tee for Tane Milne. Do you know what? I'm going to change this to 24 because I think he can do it. I'm going to look like a right mug if he doesn't. And he's got it. Tane Milne is world class with the boot somehow. Who knew? Honestly, who knew? I have no idea. To Salford, if you ever lose Mark Sneed, just sign Tane Milne. He'll take kicks for you. Sorry, I need to yawn. Kick out from the kickoff. Maybe Tane Milne should goal kick for the Rabbitohs. Honestly, he could. Honestly, he could. I had no idea this was part of his game. My initial thought was, last week when I saw him taking the kicks, was that they don't have a recognised kicker. They did a few kicking drills, like a little competition sort of in-house during training, and they thought, well, Tane Milne's actually doing alright here, so we'll just let him do it. Like, I had no idea he was capable of this, but fair play to him. Fair play to him. And he is now currently in possession, gets an offload to Valavatu, so Tane Milne is world class all of a sudden. But they've lost the ball. Cook Islands, there's only just under 3 minutes to go in this first half. Can they come up with something? It would really help if they did. So, Cook Islands with possession, with a little over 2 minutes to go in the first half. It's 24-6 to Fiji right now. So, next carry from Rennie on Cook Island's 40-metre line. Trying to play the ball quickly. Tavano in the middle, just short of the halfway line. To Roy, 6 again. Next carry, up the gut, makes about 5 metres. 1 minute and 40 to go. It's in the middle with Masters. Goes it himself through the middle. Now about 35 metres to go. Just told to take a few steps back and play the ball. To Roy at dummy half. He's waiting. He goes right. Peterson Rabati. Takirangi. Bit of space on the right hand side. Cook Islands could pick up something here. We'll see. Takirangi switches back inside to Peterson Rabati. Offloads the ball. Again, support's looking for an offload. But to Roy. 20 metres out at dummy half. Across to Takirangi. Back inside. Ioka kicks the ball through. Masters is chasing. Taruva's there. And he's firmly got that in control. Keep him in the forwards. He seems to have better discipline than... yeah, honestly. Well, the thing is, right, in terms of like the 11, 12 or 13 role, you could put him as the left second rower. You could. Because Cameron Murray is a lock for the lock position. I should have had a better choice of words there. Is locked in for lock. Kian Kalamatangi is locked in for number 12 on the right hand side. So, like, genuinely, Tane Milne, if he offers these kinds of carries, he could genuinely play as the number 11 for the Rabbitohs. I know they've got... who is it they've got? Is it Chikam? Or am I getting him confused with somebody? There's, like, a few names. It's a long name. And I think there's Jairo as well. Is it Chankum Tong? That's the second row for the Rabbitohs. Is it? I'm not too sure. But forward pass from Fiji. Wanga Blake to Semi Valame down the right hand side. Is that going to do it for the first half? Almost. But Tane Milne could legit play second row for the Rabbitohs. Legit. Frees up space for Jack Whiten if he's starting centre, and for Campbell Graham on the right. So Cook Islands in possession on their own 40. There's a carry through the middle. The hooter is sounded, and that is going to be the end of the first half. I might have the wrong player completely, but there is a guy at the Rabbitohs that's got like that long name, a few, like multiple short names in a row. I'll have a look in a second. Right, so let me just put this half-time thing up. Right, that is half-time, and I will find this Rabbitohs player. Right, let's see. Rabbitohs teams. Um, looking for second rowers. So they've got, as terms of like locks and back rowers, there's Jai Arrow, Brock Gray, Jacob Host, Michael Cheekham. That's who I'm thinking of. Michael Cheekham. Who else they got? They've got King Kalamatangi, Cameron Murray, Matthew French, Talis Duncan, Benjamin Lovett, Chase Chapman, Adam Christensen, Liam LeBlanc, Thomas Fletcher. Alright. Michael Cheekham, that's who I was thinking of. So, Jai Arrow and Cheekham normally, or even Jacob Host on some occasions, is on the left-hand side, the left edge. Yeah, I just had the wrong name. It was just multiple names. So it's, just to be clear, it's Michael Cheekham that I was thinking of. Well, it's going to be half time for now. Right, well, it is half time for now. If anyone has any thoughts on the game, feel free to let me know. I'm just going to take a quick break. I'm still going to be here, but I'm just going to put some up on the screen. A quick break. I'll be back very, very shortly. I may take a couple breaks during half time, but I will still be here. So do not fret. Howdy, folks. Hope you're well. I apologise. Just wanted to take a bit of a break. It's 10 past 10 in the morning at the moment. I was up last night, and then I was up very early this morning. Did the graphics, got about 2 hours sleep, a bit over 2 hours, and woke up 10 minutes before kickoff to be ready for this stream. So I'm a little bit tired, unfortunately. God help me tomorrow. I do intend to stream New Zealand versus Australia and then England versus Samoa. Actually, we'll have to see about that. So I'll have to see. I don't think that'll be possible. But if somehow it is, then I'll try and stream it. Cook Islands, first half of the year we play League, second half we play Union. Not enough people to play the sports separately. Interesting, okay. Let's have a look at the votes from the first half. 55 votes, 75% say Fiji, 25% said Cook Islands. I'm going to end that poll now. So Fiji in the driver's seat at the moment. There's been a lot of mistakes from both sides. It hasn't been the cleanest game. I guess it feels like Fiji has made less so. But even if they have made more, which statistically they might have done, even if Fiji's made more mistakes, the meters through the middle have been ridiculous. Again, Kamikamitha, Tane Milne, for goodness sake. Like, this guy's a beast through the middle. Like, he's carrying like Nelson Asfa-Solomona and he's kicking like Reece Martin. So just give him all the money in the world. Make him. Do you know what? Put him on a 1.7 mil contract a year. I reckon the Tigers will pay that. If it doesn't work out for Lachlan Galvin, as soon as he moves on, put Tane Milne at number 6. Voted Cook Islands more out of wishful thinking. Born in Fiji, but on Cook Island is Samoan. Okay. It's interesting, especially with international players, how many, like, based on their nationality, like, I'm trying to think of the right way to word it is, there's, like, a lot of players that can play for either Samoa, or Tonga, or Australia. Like, I'm pretty sure Tamalolo, for example, I'm sure he's played for Samoa and New Zealand, I want to say. And now, of course, Tonga. But there's a lot of players that have mixed nationalities. My only issue when it comes to International Rugby League, and if I could change this is what I would do in terms of representation, is I would say that you need to decide your nation every cycle. So the cycle begins the year after the Rugby League World Cup. So we have 2026, the Rugby League World Cup, and then from 2027, 8, 9, and 2030 in the next World Cup, after that, you lock in your nation for 4 years. So if, for example, Tabai Fidel wants to play for Australia for the next 4 years, he can do, up until the World Cup. And then if he wants to go back to Samoa, then he can, but that's locked in for 4 years. So he can't do like 2 years in the Pacific Championships for Australia and then go to Samoa. Like, I think for that cycle, the first year after the Rugby League World Cup, up until the World Cup for that cycle, you play for the same nation, and then you can change it after that. I think there needs to be a level of consistency. But I appreciate that there are players that want to represent nations that are important to them. But I think there needs to be a bit more structure to how it's done, personally. Right, so let's get this half-time thing off the screen. But that's my thought anyway, just improving Rugby League one opinion at a time. If I was going to be eligible for 4 nations, wow. Okay. Cook Islands, Samoa, New Zealand, Fiji, Tony Milne, Warriors should get him. Because he need more goal kickers after SJ retired. Maybe. I mean, maybe it just suits him. Anyone that needs a sort of versatile forward, someone that can play as the lock and the second rower, and even centre, anyone that needs that kind of position, even somebody off the bench. I'm trying to think. Oh, who was it now? Oh, the Raiders had somebody. A double-barrel name, like he had a really bad injury. Oh, what's his name now? Someone might be able to remind me. But the Raiders had a guy, double-barreled name, who basically missed this entire season with like a brain injury or something. He was a pretty versatile forward. I think Tiny Milne could sort of fill that role for the Raiders off the bench. Oh, I can't remember his name, but the second half has started, by the way. So kick out with a carry down the left channel. Offloads the ball. Valavatu's in support. Shrugs off a few tacklers. Best goal kickers and Warriors are not established starters. Tony Taupiki and the centre. Yeah. Fiji with the next carry over the 40. Tane Milne takes the carry over the halfway line now. The world-class Tane Milne into Cook Islands territory. It's only 40 metres to go. Valavatu on the 4th tackle. So Donahue chips the ball over to the back left. Bit of a slow chase. Ball is bobbling, but Ioka is in support. So Cook Islands start their set from their own 10-metre line. Good defensive line speed. The ball's come loose. Oof. Wigmore has lost possession there. I want to find that guy's name. I need to find his name. So, Fiji have possession 10 metres out. Only 2 minutes gone in this first half. And they'll... Oh, it's Corey... I've said... Oh, for God's sake. I'll get back to this in a second. I've said his name before and I've already forgotten it. Corey Hirawayanera. That's it. Corey Hirawayanera. He's the one I was thinking of. Right then. So, Fiji in possession with Donahue. Kamikamitha. Hello, Bill. Thanks for joining. Nice to see you. Fiji in possession 5 metres out from the try line. 2.5 minutes gone in this second half. 3rd tackle. In the middle with Tane Milne. Almost drops the ball, but it keeps hold of it. So takes the carry himself through the middle. Valavatu, 2 metres out at dummy half. Looks like he's going to go left. But he's going to go right instead with Nagama. Skips Katoga. Gives it to Semi Valamate. Just trying to get a bit of shape out of this Cook Islands line. A kick in behind from... it's going to be knocked on. Kick from Donahue. Comes up to Takarangi. Trying to get a quick play of the ball, but Kamikamitha is making this a slow one. And there's a scoot there from Masters. A carry from Wigmore. Takes it up to the 30. 2nd tackle. Another carry through the middle from the Cook Islands. Just shy of the 40. Hello to any new viewers in this second half. Have you got any thoughts on the game so far? Just let me know in the chat. Let me know your thoughts. Next carry through the middle, over the halfway line. Last tackle. Cook Islands to go to the short side right with Takirangi. Masters is offside. Potentially a late hit, but that's going to go directly into the arms of Micah Sevo for the first carry of this set. Takes it up to the 30. Push back a little bit. Taruva gives it to Valamate. Pushes a few, takes it to the 40-metre line. Good carry from Semi Valamate. Taruva at dummy half. Goes right to Katoga. Takes it over the halfway line. Fiji making good meters still. Valavatu into the middle with Tane Milne. Is stopped on the Cook Islands 40. Valavatu again. Goes left. Donahue. Taruva's out the back. Skips to Robert Jennings. Attacking that left channel. Good work there. Good work there defensively from Wigmore. Just wrapping him up. So with Taruva. Donahue in the centre. Kicks to the back right. It's a good chase from Fiji. But that's cleanly taken there. Cleanly taken from Andrew. Cook Islands in possession. Oof. Valavatu's come flying out again. Not for the first time in this game. Quick defensive line speed now from Fiji. Jeez, okay. Stephen Masters with a play the ball. Screen froze. I didn't see anything on that play, unfortunately, but this is going to go to Takirangi for a long kick. I actually can't see a thing. The quality's really bad again. I can't see a thing. I know Taruva's got it. Robert Jennings with the next carry. Yeah, sometimes... I don't know what it's like for you guys over there, but they're acknowledging it like Andrew Voss is acknowledging the poor quality. So I don't know if it's like this for you guys as well. Maybe. But, yeah, it's pretty bad sometimes. So Valavatu at dummy half. Into the middle now. Big carry from Mafoa. About 24 metres to go for Fiji. They go left side with Donahue. Switches back to kick out. Shrugs off one. Shrugs off two. Offloads the ball. And there's a knock on. Oh my god. Fiji had horrible weather and flooding, which is causing it. Ah, okay. Fair enough. Maybe you could answer this, mate. Is the weather there, sometimes in some of those Pacific Island nations, like, does it get pretty bad a lot of the time? Like, wind is pretty quick. Like, a lot of heavy rain and strong winds, like, a lot of the time. So I feel like it's... I don't know, but I feel like it's fairly common. But it's just... Sometimes it's just lethal weather. Well, Takirangi has the ball for Cook Island, so back to the game itself. But I'll learn a bit about the Pacific Island weather shortly. Cook Islands with possession just shy of the halfway line. 32.5 minutes to go in this game. To Roy. Wigmore's still going. Kick out brings him down. Bit of hands to the face there. Wigmore's loving it. Wigmore's just loving this challenge. I like his attitude. Like, he's copped quite a bit in this game, actually. But he's just got a smile on his face the whole time. Oh my god, the ball comes up for Ioka. Can he get his hands free? Oh my god. This could be... There's a slim chance of a try. It's going to the bunker. On-field decision is a no try, but they're going to check for grounding. Yes, this game is played in Suva, which is the wet side of the island. Ah, okay. Gotcha. So Ioka is one-on-one with Taruva. Tries to get his arms free. Spins. Does he get that ball down properly? Oh, no, the ball comes loose. No. Oh. Almost. Almost. When it rains in the islands, because in the tropics, it can be really heavy. Understood. Understood. I've seen clips before, and this really impresses me actually. I've seen a video before of in Papua New Guinea, they're playing rugby league on like a mud field, like proper play the balls, but like when they run, their feet are going firmly into the mud, and these guys are sprinting. Like the mud is doing nothing to slow them down. Like it's insane. They're playing at insane speeds just on a mud field playing rugby league in PNG. And it just absolutely baffled me. Like the quality of pitches that we have over here in England, we're extremely fortunate, even though, we can have some bad weather. But we're very fortunate with the fields. And in PNG, they just get on with it, man. It's so impressive. The strength that they have naturally, and just the speed that they play at on a mud field, of all things, is ridiculous. And, that is obvious to me why, or that's an obvious reason why PNG produce so many battle-hardened players. Just the environment that they play in. Just from a young age. Just by the time they get onto a normal field, it's like, mate, I prayed for times like this. I played on a mud field. I'm ready to go. Give me some grass that works. Like, yes, people in PNG are built different. They are an insane breed of human beings that are just just brick walls. I never want to run a PNG national ever in my life. Never. Like, I'm significantly bigger than Roderick Ty, and he's a Warrington player, and I'm a Warrington supporter. I love Roderick. Compared to me, he's pretty small, but I don't want to run at him, and I don't want him to run at me. I'd be very, very scared. Moiroa with a carry through the middle. So the Cook Islands have the ball inside Fiji's half, and they chip to the back right corner, but that's going to be an easy take for Micah Sevo. So that's what you guys have said. It's heat all around the year. That's why they're facing more low-pressure system and cyclones on some part of the year. Come to Southland, New Zealand, you'll experience a Pacific environment. Well, if I do ever go down there, then I want to be very careful about the kind of environments that I'm in. Great strength from Truba, damn him. They're built different in PNG. Tackling the PNG guys like tackling a rock will all speak from experience. Well, unfortunate for you, mate. I'm scared that my ribs might crack. I don't even want to think about getting hit by a PNG player. I don't even want to think about it. Okay, anyway, fifth tackle for Fiji. They have possession on the Cook Islands 40. Donahue kicks to the back right corner. Semi Valame is up, takes it on the full. Oh my god, Semi Valame. Whilst I've just been yapping about nonsense, Semi Valame. Out of nowhere. 4 points. Alright then, son. Semi Valame takes it on the full. And that's going to be 4 for Fiji. We should have taken on box team Rugby Union to match their strength. I'm so close. So 24-7. I'm short and stocky too. Feels weird coming up against guys who are shorter and stockier than me. The impression I get from a lot of nations around there is that they interact with nature more. that's just a lot of heavy lifting of just natural things that you'll find in everyday life. A lot of hard work, and it's just built into the culture that you put the work in, and just a lot of them are just built ridiculously, like, it's insane. 24/7 was an interesting prediction. What I assume you were imagining was maybe like 6-all at half time, and then Cook Islands take a drop goal lead before the half. Is that what you were thinking? Because 7's a pretty weird one to get. Oh yeah, Tarnier Milne with the conversion, by the way. I mean, it was right under the sticks. How could I... can't believe I just let him... let it go by. Okay, so this is going to be Fiji 30, Cook Islands 6. There's a short kickoff attempt from the Cook Islands, and they didn't make it. So let's have a look. Sorry for the yawn. Yeah, it did not, in my opinion, did not break the 10-metre plane. But the penalty from Fiji goes directly to a Cook Islands player. So Cook Islands will start this set from their own 40. 26 minutes to go in this game. And we've stopped the game for something real quick. Tagatuamua goes off for HIA. So Cookie's in possession. You're in England, right? Yes, I am. I could have a chance to visit Scotland off-grid lifestyle. Something amazing seen on YouTube about those places. Oh, the Scottish Highlands. Oh, there's some beautiful stuff there. Even when it's like it's wet and it's cold, it's like grey skies. Oh, the mountains and all the greenery is just like, I've never been to Scotland, but some of it just looks amazing. There's like these smooth roads, really long roads. There's a famous name to one of the roads. But, oh, there's some nice stuff up there. So enjoy it. If you do go to Scotland, have a nice time. Have a real nice time. So Cook Islands now, back to the rugby. God, this is the game I've spoken about rugby the least in all the live streams I've done. Cook Islands in possession with 25 minutes to go. They're about 3 metres out from the Fiji try line. So 25 minutes, there's a scoop from dummy half. Quickly met by Viliami kick out, good work. It's a slow play of the ball. It's in the middle with Takirangi. The ball is out the back to Issa Masters. Shrugs off a few, looking for an offload maybe. Is there anyone there? Almost to Ioka, nearly flipped beyond the horizontal, maybe was. Dodgy play the ball to Takirangi, short side left to Tavano. Just short of the line. I thought he got that for a second then. Taroy, Takirangi steps back. And he's going to be stopped. It's going to be the last tackle for the Cook Islands now. Can they think of something here? Issa Masters possibly gets involved with something. And they try and offload the ball. And Wanga Blake is there to take it. This is not good. So Fiji have possession on their own 10. Cook Islands' desperation with the ball in hands. Is their own undoing? Yeah. There's no structure at all. There's just nothing going for them. Sheep farm. Yeah, nice oysters in the Southland. Okay. Tarnier Milne sees a bit of space down the left. Tarnier Milne, this guy, man, who is he? This ain't the Tarnier Milne that we know from the NRL. This is a different guy. This is This is a clone for international games, I'm telling you. This is not the same guy from the Rabbitohs. It's not. I refuse to believe it. So David Moale is going to re-enter the field. 23 minutes to go. Cook Islands, I say only, but only need 4 tries and 4 conversions to match Fiji. Which they have got time to do, but they really need to start getting a move on with this. So it's a bomb from Takirangi down the right hand side. The ball is swirling. Sivo's under it. Lets the ball bounce. Cook Islands bash the ball back. Oh, pat it back, sorry. And there's a Cook Islands player offside. Oh, who scored that last try now? Valame, yeah. Valame try. So 22 minutes. Tony Milton over a new leaf. Yeah, I guess so. It's a new guy. Only Rennie, who are the Cookies' big guns? From what I know, and I've got limited experience, I would have said both the Masters brothers, Maroa and Moale, good experience. Tetavano's got good experience. That's about it, really. In terms of high quality experience, you're looking at Maroa, Moale, and Tetavano, and then probably Issa Masters. So, but Kale Iro, somebody of his quality would be good in this team. So Mafoa. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I was going to say something really nice about Wigmore then. And then he just nearly kills a man. Oh my God. So Mafoa gets some space down the left-hand side. Wigmore picks him up. And he could have landed on his head. So, Bunker recommends on report and no sin bins. I'm liking this. There's been a lot of big hits, a lot of high contact, and a lot of dangerous stuff. A lot of penalties been given away, but not a single sin bin yet, which is actually really, really good. It's really good. Stephen Masters usually their best player. Iro's a big loss, yeah. Why isn't Xavier Willison not playing? Is he the Broncos guy, Xavier Willison? He'd be huge for this side. This is my issue. I was thinking about this yesterday, actually. First of all, England and Samoa is tomorrow. But I was thinking about this yesterday. If you look at the squads that have been picked for Australia, New Zealand, Tonga, Cook Islands, Fiji, and Papua New Guinea, even Samoa and England, the squads are... I don't think any of the squads are full strength. The closest to full strength, I think, is Papua New Guinea. I can't really think of anyone else for PNG that... like anyone major that isn't there. But the rest of them, I feel like there are so many players that could be picked that just aren't. And I feel like I don't want all the best players just waiting for the World Cup. I don't want that to always be the case. But I feel like every squad internationally, at least for the big nations anyway, are just... yeah, they've got a lot of players in hand that they're not showing. But 20 minutes to go. Fiji, 5 metres out. Kick out, slow play the ball. Nakabue makes very little ground, if any. Valavatu at dummy half goes left. Runs straight to the line. Trying to get his arms free. But I think he's held up. Referee says play the ball. Navale at dummy half. Goes left. Donahue over the top. Gets to Sevo. Tries to barge over players. Robert Jennings is in. Jennings with another try. Interesting. Interesting stuff. It's going to be another 4 for Fiji. Samoa's in full strength, mate. Samoa's not in full strength. Not thinking. Samoa is not in full strength. Samoa is definitely not in full strength. Because you've got no... First of all, especially compared to the Rugby League World Cup, there's no Suwali, there's no Tabai Fidel, there's no Junior Barlow, there's no Falogo from, not from the last World Cup anyway, but he's not there. Who else was there? There's a bunch of other players, but no Stephen Crichton. There's no Maury Talangi from the last Pacific Championships. So, this is... Samoa could be a lot better. Like, they've got a great squad. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm excited for the game, but it could be a much better squad than it is now. Ooh, that's smart. I like that. Sonny Taruba says, you know, don't look at the scoreboard. There's still more time. I like that. I like that. Oh, yeah, no Brian Toto. Oh, completely forgot about him. Completely forgot. Completely forgot. They did when they played against New Zealand. In the Pacific Championships last year, they had Stephen Crichton as the 6, Dejan Assi as the 7. There was no Luai last year. So yeah, no Luai. Other players when they played New Zealand had no halves. Crichton at 6 was, oh my god, it was awful. God, it was bad. It was really bad. Like, his kicking game was just, disgusting. So 17 minutes to go. It's going to be last tackle. Missed conversion from Tane Milne. How dare he? That's not the real Tane Milne anymore. Oh, it's going to be a knock-on from Andrew. Oh. Fiji going to have possession. 16.5 minutes to go. They'll have possession firmly into Cook Islands territory. Lack of experience there. They thought Crichton at 6 was going to be like Nigel Vagan at 6 for the Kiwis, but no, it wasn't. Anyway, stay hunky. The quality in options for Samoa is massive, but the amount of players that could be picked of a higher quality that have not been picked I think is too great. So Donahue, referee says the ball went backward. Fiji, 15 metres out, 15.5 minutes to go. Valavatu. Screen's frozen again for me. This is just excellent. So Fiji still in possession, third tackle. A few metres out. Scoot from Nagama. Doesn't really get anywhere. Valavatu. They shift right. It's going to be a play of the ball 5 metres out. Lunga Blake in the middle with Donahue. Kicks through the middle, straight at the sticks, and it comes up. That is smartly done. Nakabue with the 4-pointer. Donahue, I saw what you did there, son. Have a try for the bunker. Checking onside, offside. But I'm going to change this to 40, ready to go. Nicely done. Nicely done from Donahue. We'll see if this is onside or offside. He's onside. Beautiful. I'm going to just add the 6 points. Well done, Kurt Donahue. Good lad, actually. Good lad. Right, let's check the comments. Look, I don't know exactly how many players are missing from the World Cup or from... Looking at the World Cup squad to this current Samoa squad, I think there's only 3 or 4 players that are still there. There's Milford. There's Leilua. There is Luai. Sure, there's somebody else. There's no Lafai as well for Samoa? Or is there? Or is there? Or is there? That's a great question. So let's see. So Milford, Isaac Tango, but didn't play much. Jerome Luai, and actually Keenan Palacia might. I don't know about Palacia. And Luciano Leilua definitely. Possibly Terrell May. Possibly. So there's not many. I'm not sure what the disagreement is in the chat. I'm not really sure. But yeah, basically there's a lot of world-class players, a lot of great players that could have been picked for Samoa that just have not been picked. Or just couldn't be picked due to a wedding. So 13 minutes to go. Excuse me whilst I yawn. Apologies. Tane Milne with the next carry. So just under 13 minutes to go. 40 points to 6 for Fiji. Ball goes across to Valame and the ball is out into touch. So possession will change. I've missed a lot of this game from just me yapping about stupid stuff. But, you know, we're having a chat, so I don't mind it. We're having a chat. So, just over 12 minutes to go. Cook Islands in possession on their own 40. First tackle. That's a big carry there. That's a big carry from Wigmore. They shift the ball left with Masters. That's to Ioka. Over the halfway line. It's dragged just over it. Bit of a pushing and shoving. Referee stops the game. It's not been the cleanest game at all. A little bit ugly. Oh, mate, if I am up for the game tomorrow, from a word that the referee just said, he reminded me of Keanu Kinney. I don't think he said Kinney, I don't know. But it just reminded me, if I am up and stream the game tomorrow, I cannot wait to see Keanu Kinney. For those that don't know, he's my favourite player in the NRL. I love him. I just think he's brilliant. I think he's fantastic. Not specifically like quality wise. Like, I'm not saying he's the best fullback in the league or anything, or the best player in the league. I love how he plays the game. I absolutely love it. And there's a mistake from Cook Islands. Donahue has space to open up. He's going to cut back. It's out to Sivo. He's going to open up. Mike Sivo is in for 4 points. Do you know, I need to check Twitter because I don't even know if he signed for Leeds yet. I know they had an announcement this morning. Mike Sivo, the Leeds Rhinos. The Leeds Rhinos player scores 4 points. Okay, all right. Finally, that's been confirmed. I wanted to say it as he was through, but I didn't know whether he signed yet because I didn't see the announcement this morning. But congratulations, Mr. Sivo. The Leeds Rhinos player. Fiji with a very comfortable lead. Yeah, Kinney's very exciting. I love the speed that he plays at. The willingness to just crash into anybody. He's such a small player, but I just love that he puts his body on the line constantly, and he just goes at people without a care in the world. If he can figure out all the ball handling stuff and just be, more of your 5/8 type fullback to kind of link with it, just build up his ability and his intelligence. Oh my God, the sky's the limit for that kid. I love watching him. And in a seemingly decent structure like New Zealand, obviously it's up and down with the Titans, sorry. It's up and down, but with New Zealand, a bit of structure, a lot of real high quality players around him, just seeing him in an environment where he's not under as much pressure, I think would be great. I really hope it goes well for him tomorrow. One thing I really don't hope happens is that he's having a poor game. He's having a poor game, or Charles Nickel-Klokstad is, so they just put him to number 1 and take Kinney off. I hope they don't do that. If Kinney's having a good game, keep him there. If Nickel-Klokstad's not doing the business, I mean, they've got Cody Nikarima to come on anyway, to be fair. So, that's something. Poor effort there by Cook Islands. There's a prop chasing Sivo. Where the outside backs from the Cooks, I don't know. There's such a lack of structure from the Cook Islands today. Next kick is Tane Milne. You beauty. Who is this guy? I don't know what to say. This is Tane Milne. It's not Reece Martin. It's not Mark Sneed. It's not Jonathan Thurston. He could have fooled me on that one. But this is Tane Milne we're talking about. Tane Milne is a demon with the conversions. Since when? Who is this guy? Run meters, Tane Milne. Only one in the 200 range. 237 to Mike Sivo's 193. Tane Milne. Tane Milne's world class. Oh my God. Big hit from Takirangi on Jordan Miller. Go on, Brad. Lay it in, son. Tane Milne. Tane Milne with the offload to Robert Jennings. Milne. Who is this guy? Where was this? The ball's off to Sivo. Tane Milne, take a bow, son. I'm lost. I'm lost for words. I'm lost for words. Tane Milne, that's all I have to say, is Tane Milne. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. This ain't the same guy. This ain't the same guy. Hi, Joan. Nice to see you. Who wins? Pretty sure Fiji wins. They're up to 50 with 7.5 minutes to go. I think Fiji's got it locked in. Robert Jennings, one-on-one, offloads the ball round the back of Issa Mayoka. Oh my god. Tane Milne. Mike Asiva with another. The miss was from Valavatu. Okay. Interesting. The miss kick from earlier, I couldn't remember where it was because I think I was talking to you guys, but there was a miss kick and I thought it was from Tane Milne. So this is another one from the touchlines from Tane Milne. Please don't. For 52, he's 6 from 6. Tane Milne. Oh my god, this guy, who is he? Tane Milne. Oh my god, this guy. Oh my god. And with that, the Tigers have just offered him $2.5 million a year. Oh my god. Tane Milne. This guy is just, oh my god. I don't know where he is, but his value's gone up massively just from this game. Some of the stuff he's done, but the kicking. Like, as far as like actual quality goes as a player, might still not be able to cut it that well in the NRL. But with the... Oh my god. Where has this come from? I'm in disbelief. But it's not just the conversions, like, the carries through the middle are insane. The individual moments he's had are great. I don't think he's made an error today yet. I think he's been fine defensively. It's like Jonathan Thurston's goal kicking out there. It is. But even Jonathan Thurston ain't doing this. It's Reece Martin, Jonathan Thurston, Tane Milne. In that order. Like, I'm in disbelief. Man of the match for Tane Milne is locked in right now. Unless he does the most outrageous stuff. He's locked in for man of the match. Just over 6 minutes to go. I've talked so little about the game. Challenge used from Cook Islands is inconclusive, so they retain it. But this has been so dominant from Fiji. And I said it was going to be like 24-16, something like that. And you said 24-7. We're both very, very wrong. I mean, you were technically closer with the 7. You were a lot closer than I was. But yeah. Fiji will bring it up to 60. 2 more tries in 6 minutes. That's going to be tricky, but with how the pace of this game's going, maybe. Well, Nakibue through the middle into Cook Islands territory, about 37 metres out. Jordan Miller, a few good meters there. Take it over the 30. About 36 meters to go. 35, sorry. Short side left. Oof, Navale with a big hit. Just about 11 meters out. Jennings, fifth tackle. Taruva. Across to Donahue. Tane Milne, the legend. So a beautiful pass to Wonga Blake. Semi Valame down the right hand side. Barges over Issa Mayoka. And he's in. Tane Milne again. Oh my god. Tane Milne. I don't even know what to say. Oh my god. I don't know what to say. Tane Milne with a bullet pass across. Beautifully weighted. Just helps to create the overlap. Tane Milne. This may be one of the best individual performances I've ever seen from anybody ever. Everything he's doing is working. Whether it be the conversions, the passes, the carries, the offloads. Defensively, I'm not sure about errors and missed tackles. Like I'm not too sure what the stats are there. But Tane Milne is just... He's on a roll with a kick to come from the touch lines. It's a foot in from the touch lines. Oh, please, Tane, don't tell me he's going to get this one. So he's got a bit of an in-swing, so this might be tough. This might be a tough one. I really want him to get this. I really, really do. So 3 minutes and 50 seconds to go. Oh, Kevin Nagama's taking this one. Kevin Nagama's taking this one. They don't want to ruin his perfect record. Oh my god. Nagama steps up. Oh my god. And he just whiffs it. Oh my god. Just... Oh god. So yeah, yeah, I love that. Maybe that was a reason, or or they'll say, "Oh yeah, we just wanted Kevin Nagama to have a go." No, they're trying to protect his perfect record. But I kind of wanted to see him take it, just because, if he managed to get it on the other side, that would have been beautiful. Right, so you mentioned that they could get to 60. We will see. The ball's come up in Cook Islands' possession. 3.5 minutes to go. Can they come up with something? Big hit from Wigmore. Slow play the ball. Left hand side with David Moale. It's a big carry there. There's 25 metres to go. Issa Masters down the left. Flat pass. Rennie with that next carry. They play the ball from Ioka at dummy half. Issa Masters into the middle. They're crossing over to Takirangi. Offloads again. Teague is brought down 15 metres out. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they can get a try for structured play. They might need a bit of luck somewhere. This is okay from Masters, because he can use this to his advantage if it just disrupts that defensive line. 2.5 minutes to go. Fifth tackle. Takirangi kicks just left of the sticks. Wonga Blake knocks on. Ioka comes up with possession. Knocking against Fiji. And this is going to be a fresh set of 6 for Cook Islands with 2 minutes to go. Can they put up some points? Tane Milne interception, maybe? Full length. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Excuse me again. So, only a minute and a half to go. 56-6 to Fiji. It's out the back of the scrum for Cook Islands. It's with Rennie. Shrugs off a few. Takes it close to the line, only about 3 or 4 metres out. And Gatakara scoots, tries to get the ball down. He's held up. Good goal line defence from Fiji again. Good stuff. They've been good in back-to-back weeks in that department. So, Cook Islands will play the ball after being held up on their own 10. Or, sorry, on Fiji's 10. Just in line with the sticks. David Mwale to the left of the sticks now. A few metres, only 4 metres to go. There's a quick play of the ball. Just short for Torero. Ooh, Tane Milne, bit slow there, bit slow to get up. So another play the ball on the 10. It's in the middle of the park now. Takirangi to Masters. Shoots the ball across and it's going to be knocked on. Knocked on by Stephen Masters. 45 seconds to go. Can we get a belting try, a world-class try from Tane Milne? Just to cap an absolutely insane performance. So, 20 seconds to go. Some good meters down the right-hand side for Fiji on this first carry. Nagama is at dummy half. Maybe they'll try and shoot for something. Tane Milne with a knock-on. No! Tane Milne! No! Finishes the game with a knock-on. Oh, no! Tane Milne! Oh, could have ended the game like a hero. Oh, no. No, his last moment in this game is a knock-on. Ball's at the back of the scrum for Cook Islands. There's an offload from Easton Masters. And they're just going to let the clock run down. Yeah, I jinxed him from the perfect game. I'm so sorry, Tane. That's my fault, mate. That's my fault. Oh, my God. Anyway, folks, that is going to be... That is going to be full time. So, thoughts on the game. First of all, can I think of a man of the match for Cook Islands? Do you know what? I'm going to give it to Wigmore. Only because I've liked his attitude. I think he's had to deal with a lot of crap from a lot of guys. But he's just kept a smile on his face. So I'll just give it to Wigmore. I'm sure there's someone that's done better for Cook Islands, but yeah. And for Fiji, surprise, surprise, man of the match is Tane Milne. Absolute legend of the game. I can't believe that performance from him. Those conversions were ridiculous, man. Absolutely ridiculous. Right, so I'll be back for a little bit shortly, but just going to do a quick ad break for the time being. But I'll be back very, very shortly. So, folks, unfortunately, the quality in a lot of that game, just from the camera, because the weather over there in Suva, was not great. But some exciting stuff, mostly from Tanya Milne. I'm not going to let this play out for too long. I'm going to call it a day a lot sooner than last time out. So, in regards to New Zealand versus Australia, I might stream the game. It's going to be like 5 a.m. for me. So, it's kind of a case of we'll just have to see. I'll just have to see. Yeah, mate, the score is right there. Yeah, I would like to stream the game tomorrow, and yeah, depending on situations, stream England versus Samoa. If not game 1, then definitely game 2. But yeah, if anyone's got any thoughts on the game, let me know your opinions. But yeah, this was decent. I was a little bit tired this one, unfortunately. Made a fake BBC account so I could watch the game in the UK with a VPN, lol. Well, fair enough. Fair enough. Well, that's the thing, like, you use the VPN, you sign up, I don't think you need to put in, like, an address or anything, and they just say, do you have a TV license? You just click yes, and that's it, you're in. So, who won the match? Again, I don't know if you're playing a joke on me, but I don't think it could be any more obvious. Right. Well, so that is going to be it. Let's see. In terms of subs, I started the stream at 4,083. It has gone up to 4,097. 14 new subscribers during this stream. That is greatly appreciated. Thank you very, very much. That is very, very kind. Australia and UK, only teams with real halves. Maybe. I mean, technically Tonga, but in terms of quality, not really up there with Lolohea and Katoa. Katoa, yes, I guess so. Lolohea, not so much these days. Yeah. Nickel Clock said at number 6 is a weird one. You've got Cody Nikarima right there. Like, I can't remember the head coach's name, but I mean, if there's a certain plan with Nickel Clockstad at 6, maybe they sort of change Kinney and Nickel Clockstad a little bit. They sort of move them around, allow them to rotate slightly. Maybe that's the plan. Okay then. So, folks, once again, thank you very much for stopping by and for interacting. Damus, thank you for stopping by and your interactions. Stay hunky as well. Your Tongan 676 boy, thank you as well. There's a few other people. Harry and Lewis Sports Channel. But yeah, guys, I really appreciate you stopping by. But I hope everyone has a splendid rest of the day. I'm actually going to get a bit of sleep because I do need some more sleep. And regards to stream tomorrow, keep notifications on just in case I do come up with any streams. But thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.